Look at that. That's a beautiful photo. Do you recognize this person?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Who's
My
the other
wife.
person? Yeah. Wife.
Yep.
Damn. Have you gotten used to that yet? Damn.
Yeah, I like saying it.
Yeah, wife?
It's so much easier than fiance.
Well, and better than girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like I
grad-
wanted to say it beforehand. Like I found myself saying it even before we were married.
I say wife when I have a partner. I just like refer. It's either queen or wife.
Okay.
Yeah, and it feels good. Now it's nothing. I got.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I have no one, so I don't
Maybe
say
that's
anything.
why.
Oh, but that I scare them away? No,
Exactly. I mean,
not
you
at all.
shouldn't be.
No.
Probably shouldn't be.
It's other things that scare them away.
Oh, okay.
Actually, nothing. Nothing I do is scary.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird.
No, it's true though. I nothing I do is that freaky. If anything, I'm cursed with being a good partner.
I'm just too damn good. I'm too generous.
I'm too generous. Yeah. Well, look at that. Look
Yeah,
at
man,
you
it
guys. Is that the
It was
first
a
dance?
perfect day.
The
truly.
best. Yeah, you say that it was the best day of your life.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like the whole day, I've never felt like that happy and just like elated, content. Everything. It was just everything was fucking perfect.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Good for
it
you.
was so great. Well, we're gonna do like a whole recap next week, Kelsey and I, on
Cool.
our respective podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm, not gonna get into it too heavily today,
Sure.
but I can tell you
It was great.
it was great.
What food was served? What was the main dish?
We had it was family style,
Uh-huh.
and what?
I don't know
What's
why
funny about
that's.
that.
I don't know why that's funny. It's just a funny phrase.
Why?
Because it just. I think of. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
No.
You got to watch Idiocracy.
Okay.
It's a great movie, but it's about how the world turns into idiots. And there's this one scene where these idiots are talking about the main guy's love interest, and he goes, "Hey, you mind if we go family style on her?" And it's gross. But every time I hear that, I'm like, ugh. So anyway, it was family
You know,
style.
what I kind of pictured when you laughed.
What?
I kind of pictured you picturing, like like the waiter brings over like a family of chickens. You know what I mean? Like it's family style. It's like the mom chicken
Whoa.
and the like baby chickens.
And you got to kill them or something?
No, they're
or it's
all
just
cooked.
yeah, like these were all part of the same.
Yeah, they're all like rotisseried, but they're like it's like a family.
Yeah,
You know?
that would be so cruel to
Family
have at your
style.
wedding. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Fucked up.
it would be.
Yeah.
Did you serve dead animals?
Salmon
Yeah.
and chicken
Okay.
and
pairing.
and some tagliatelle, I believe.
Ooh. Yeah.
Truffle pasta.
Yes.
Food was really good. That place is incredible. It's the venue is the Sands Hotel in Palm Desert, and the restaurant in there is called the Pink Cabana, and they just like are fantastic. The tasting, like we did a tasting like 2 months before the wedding where we went to Palm Springs and ate there.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Palm Desert is great.
Yeah.
My family used to have a timeshare out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Super.
Oh yeah. That's where we go every year with Kelsey's family.
Like the
Let's
with the
probably like maybe censor that, but yes.
yeah. Okay. Well, then I won't continue with.
With the description
There's
of
the
exactly.
the lobby that has the
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where we used to do it.
Yeah, so Kelsey's grandma and grandpa had a timeshare there, and then they've since passed, but they still have it in the family. So
Yeah.
every year we go there for a week. And then I actually used to. You know what's fucking crazy?
What?
Maybe I should say this for next week, but fuck it. I used to also. So the reason why we chose this is because this place is really important to her because she's been going there ever since she was a child with her family every year.
Right.
And then I also used to go there. My grandparents, it's like a big place for Calgarians and like people in Alberta to come during the winter. Like if they have a second place, it's usually in like Palm Springs.
Yeah.
So my grandparents also had like a small condo there. And
in the same resort?
near it, like
Oh, wow.
like 5 to 10 minutes away. So I would go there as a kid, and then my grandma had a stroke when I was like 8, or no, younger than that. We couldn't go anymore because she wasn't like well enough. So, and then we've been going every year with our best friends for Coachella, right?
Right.
And so like, just generally it's like a place that represents like love and family to us.
Yeah. Your paths
And
very
so-
well may have crossed too.
Yeah, exactly, maybe. But this is the craziest part. So my grandpa gave a speech
Mm-hmm.
at the wedding, and this is the one that I used to come to Palm Desert with, and he hasn't been back since my grandma had a stroke way back.
Wow.
So it's been like 50. It's been like 20 years or something. And so Kelsey and I were like looking around for venues, and nothing like felt quite right. And then we went here after our other friend's wedding, and we were like, wow, this place is amazing. And we asked if they did weddings, and they were so accommodating. Everything was so fucking perfect. It was just like the perfect place. It just felt right,
Yeah.
And my grandpa, in his speech at his wedding, he was like, I'm Cody's grandpa. If you don't know, like we used to come here as a child or when Cody was a kid, but way before that, when me and his grandma came here for the very first time, we drove down from Calgary, all the way down from Calgary.
Jeez.
And, we had driven for like a couple days, and we were finally in Palm Desert, but I had no idea where to stay, where to go, what to do. And I needed some rest. And so we pulled off on the side of the road at a motel, and we stayed there. And it was this place.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all of us were like, holy fuck. That's insane.
wild.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Their very first time in the desert, this place was around. There was nothing around it. It was the only hotel for like miles. Now it's all developed and stuff around there, but it was like the only hotel for miles, and it was that place.
That's really special.
I know. Huh. And all of us were sitting there like floored. Like people just didn't even think it was true. They were like, how could that, what are the odds?
Yeah. Damn.
It's wild.
What's it like to have a living grandparent?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got none.
Yeah,
I got none anymore.
yeah. I still have two.
Which ones?
Both the dads, two grandpas.
Two grandpas.
But
Cool.
my other one is not well enough. He couldn't make it.
That's a bummer. Up in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
90, 95 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Longevity.
Or 90 now. I think he's 90.
One of my favorite memories about Palm Desert is, did you ever notice those signs that say "Watch for drifting sand"?
No.
Because there can be like windstorms that can kick up sand, and along the road, along the highway, it'll say "Watch for drifting sand." And when we were vacationing there, I remember one time my dad was like, "Hey boys, you see that sign?" It was like dusk and it was pretty windy, and he's like, "You see that sign? Watch for drifting sand." And we're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Drifting sand was a serial killer that they never found," and it scared the shit out of us because that's a fucking freaky ass name, Drifting Sand, And
Drifting sand.
yeah, watch for drifting sand, and oh man,
Yeah, that was the second part of my grandpa's speech.
yeah, drifting sand.
Yeah.
They never caught that serial killer.
Either.
Ding, and he winks. That's cool.